Hello guys and girls, and welcome to the team builder for ICBA Week 8. This time it's actually Week 8. I know last time in the battle I basically said all the time, oh it's Week 8, but it was Week 7. This time it's Week 8 and the Borussia Donphan are up versus the Oregon Duckletts, coached by none other than JohnnyGB, one of the commissioners of the league and currently a very threatening opponent. He is as well going 6-1 into this week. So we are basically two of the guys fighting for the top seed in our conference. This is an inter-conference match, out of divisional, but inter-conference. So we are fighting for the same top seed in the conference. But in general, how conference and playoffs work and stuff like that, I will talk after the video. As of course, this is the one of the last 3 games, so there are some playoff implications already on depending on how this game goes, on how other games go, on how future games go. But I will talk about that after the match tomorrow. And yeah, basically, let's go into his team and see what he can bring to the table. He got the Zapdos, the Entei, the Salamence, the Azelf, the Muk, the Ninetales, the Rotom, the Scizor, Greninja, Alolan Sandslash, and the Steelix. His Z-move users are the Salamence, the Greninja, and the Alolan Sandslash. This is Pro-Train Greninja, by the way. This is not Torrent. This is one of the S-tier mons in this Pro-Train. It's not allowed to run Battle Bond, but it can be Pro-Train. I guess it can be Torrent as well, but why run Torrent if you can run Pro-Train, right? So, yeah, that's his team. On paper, looking very, very offensive. Looking like a very hyper-offensive squad. You got the Azelf, Ninetales, which are very common in hyper-offensive teams. And you got a lot of setup. In Mans, or like in Mans, you got the main setup, like not a lot. But Mans is scary with a Z move. And then you got stuff like the Greninja, which is very fast. You got the Alolan Muk, which can Pursuit Trapper, Entei, with of course the End Extreme Speed and all this good stuff. Zapdos can potentially run offensive as well. And of course the Hail offense and Sandslash with the Hail from Ninetales and the Alolan Sandslash. So very offensive team. We cannot forget he could run a very bulky team as well. Zapdos is mainly run bulky. In League, of course, you can always go both ways, but in standard play you see it's more defensive. Salamence has the potential to be defensive as well with Intimidate. I actually see it having some viability being defensive for my Blaziken, for example. Then you got, of course, the Scizor, the Rotom, which are bulky, and the Steelix, which is a pain to take down. Has a bunch of weaknesses, but this defense, it's not going down quickly. But yeah, looking at the team, the biggest threats without a doubt are Greninja, because Greninja just can basically run coverage for everything. It can only coverage for 4 moves, but if these are the correct 4 moves, it can run through my team. So Greninja outspeeds on paper my whole team, barring Scarfers. Can run all the coverage moves, it just needs the life. It doesn't even need a Z move. It brings the Z move user, it's gonna be a Salamence. Salamence is gonna be the biggest threat on number 2, or basically they share the number 1 spot, it depends. Greninja is just straight scary, but Salamence after DD is like number 1 threat. After it gets a DD, it's definitely number 1 threat with the Z move. It's a bit as a DD up, and I'm not prepared, like I don't have a Revenge Killer left. It just fits for my team. It can, no defensive mon takes hits from Salamence if he's at +1, or even if it's not a +1, if he goes for the Z move. Entei, I have a good amount of checks to Entei, so not too scared about that. Sandslash, he has the offense, but Hail doesn't really make sense. Hail makes sense with my team. Like I definitely think he will bring a little Nitros for the Aurora Veil, so he can set up Salamence and then win. I think that's gonna be the tactic he goes into this game. But Sandslash doesn't really make sense with my team. I have Scizor, which deals with it. I have Milotic, which deals with resists both stats, can be very defensive, flame, all this good stuff. So I have a bunch of checks with Alolan Sandslash, so I don't think that will be coming. I definitely see the Mans coming though. The Greninja, the Zapdos, maybe the Entei, the Azelf could be there as well. Malone makes sense. Ninetales for sure. Rotom kind of makes sense. Scizor kind of makes sense. And Steelix, I don't really see Steelix coming. So yeah, if I would have to predict his team, it would be Zapdos, Mans, Ninetales, Scizor, Greninja, and last one, I don't know, Entei, Azelf, Muk, one of the 3. This is the team I want to predict. But either way, let's go with my team and see what I prepared to face off versus him. First up, we got Amazikin, the Rocky Z Blaziken with high Gem Kick, Flare with Stone Edge, Anti-Protect. I had a lot of trouble thinking about the correct Blaziken set to bring. In the end, I decided for the physical one with the Rocky Z Stone Edge, because that hits 2 of his potential Blaziken checks. I think the 3 I can see are the Scizor, the Zapdos, or the Salamence. Both, of course, all the defensive. For Scizor, I would want to have Hidden Power Grass or the Solar Beam or something like that, but in the end I couldn't fit it on, because if I had Hidden Power Grass, I can have Hidden Power Ice for the Salamence, and no other special attack deals with Salamence if I bring a special Blaziken. If I bring a mixed Blaziken, I need Stone Edge, but Stone Edge is not really doing a lot of damage to the Salamence if I'm not physically offensive or I don't have a Z move. Same goes to Zapdos. So in the end, I decided to go for Rocky Z with Stone Edge, because that bobs the Zapdos and the Salamence. And they are, I think, more likely to be the checks to my Blaziken because they both have reliable recovery, so they're more reliable checks to me. And Scizor takes a butt ton of damage from the high jump kick either way. If I would have run Stone Edge, Hidden Power Ice, and then like another move, there are some mods on this team which I just can't hit otherwise, and I need some stuff to hit the, what you call it? Where to go, wait, what's the one actually I'm scared about which I can't hit then? Like Fire Move, Hidden Power Ice, Stone Edge. Let's see, what can I not hit? Stone Edge, Hidden Power Grass for that. Steelix I can hit as well. The Greninja I can I guess hit with Hidden Power Grass, so I think that, oh damn. Maybe that's for playoffs. I built this team a while ago, I'm sorry. But yeah, I decided for this set I have enough speed to outspeed his Fastmon, his Greninja at +1. And then just these 3 moves. Like I said, this team builder may look a bit weird. And that is probably because, or that's not probably because, that is because, like I said, Johnny has a very high chance to get in the playoffs, same as me. So there's a very high chance to face again. So I don't want to show all the moves already. And you know, and I know you're thinking about exactly one move I should bring on Blaziken. And I'm just telling you, no, not this time, in the playoffs. Not this time. If you know what I'm talking about, just don't put in the comments and say, oh, you mean this move. Because that, Johnny will read the comments, goddammit. He can read the comments. He knows how to read. Don't tell him. Just, if you know what I mean, the one move I'm talking about on Blaziken, just not knowingly. Just put nodding knowingly. That's all I'm asking you about. But yeah. Next up, we got Chat, the Silkscraft, Digger Speed, Frustration, Brick Break, U-Turn, and Quick Attack. I have Brick Break there just for the Aurora Veil. I want to have something for Aurora Veil, and like you can see, I won't have Defog on my Skarmory and my Latios, so I want to have something with Brick Break in my Digger Speed. Frustration there because its only normal resist is the Steelix, and Steelix doesn't really want to switch into Digger Speed. Like you can see, I don't have Earthquake, because I don't expect the Steelix really to come. I want to have U-Turn, I want to have Quick Attack, because they have so many fast ones, I want to have something to revenge kill. For example, the Greninja, or if he wants to set up with the Salamence and stuff like that. Then U-Turn for Momentum, because I want to bluff the Scarf as long as possible. And then Brick Break, of course, for the potential Aurora Rail. And if he does bring Steelix, it's my best attack to hit Steelix. Of course, it's not doing too much in comparison to Earthquake, but it's something. But yeah, like I said, mainly there for that's for the Aurora Rail. And I have enough speed for... Damn, let's look at this team again. What is the speed for? I think it's for Road type Seismitoad? Maxi Seismitoad? Digger Speed is slower than Rotom. Yeah, Rotom is like a something, so it's for Seismitoad, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, wait, I see. It's for Sand Slash outside of Hail. I'm faster than Sand Slash outside of Hail. Guaranteed. Jolly Sand Slash cannot outspeed me. Outside of Hail, I just outgo with Brick Break. So, next up, we got Lumberry Latios, physically offensive, with Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Roost, and Dragon Dance. The Lumberry is there because I was basically trying a lot, but I knew I would run Dragon Dance then, because there's a lot of things which would check Special Latios pretty well. You got the Muckalogum, which just takes hits, and then Pursuit Trust Me, I can bob him with an Earthquake. Then you got the Alone 9 hits, which does not take physical hits as good as well. And if I can get Dragon Dance up, I do outspeed the Greninja actually, and he cannot kill me with like Ice Beam Dark or something like that, and I can bob it with a Dragon Claw. I decided to go with Roost Lumberry because this is actually my best switch into the Zapdos. That's why I want to have Roost, because I don't want to switch all over my team. I had Roserade first on the team, and that couldn't fit on anymore, so I need something else. Before that, I had the Headbutt on my Latios as well, so I can hit the Hello Night hits harder. Now my best thing to hit is the Earthquake sadly, so yeah, that is a bit sad, but I had to put Roost there, otherwise Zapdos would be way too big of a threat. And then Dragon Dance Lumberry there, because like I said, I struggled a lot with the item on this. First I had Soldo because of Dragon Claw and Headbutt, then only Dragon Rose. Soldo doesn't make sense. I don't have the move already on Amazikin. I don't want to put Life Orb, I don't want to put Exo Belt, doesn't really make sense because I don't hit too many things too effectively. And yeah, in the end I decided for Lumberry because that protects me from potential discharges from Zapdos, not parrying me, from Sacred Fires from Entei, not burning me, because I obviously don't want to get burned because I'm physical. So, and potential Toxics from Seismitoad or something like that. So yeah, in the end I decided for Lumberry with the Dragon Dance combination. If I get Dragon Dance up, I'll outspeed this whole Unscarfed team. And yeah, if mainly the little Knight is weakened, I can potentially sweep through his team. But that is of course a fairly easy job with stuff like rocks and all this good stuff, because it's weak to rocks and all this good stuff. Yeah. Latios. Next up, Pretty Snack. This is special defensive, my main check to the Greninja. Greninja does get Grass Knot sadly, and he's Life Orb, that has potential to 2-hit KO me, but even a max special attack, special defense, my Melodic can't be not 2-hit KO by Life Orb Grass Knot. Why are you so heavy, Pretty Snack? I don't know, but I've Scald, Ice Beam, Toxic, and Recover. Enough physical defense actually to not be too KO'd by anything a bandit Entei wants to throw at me. I want to get burned by the Entei, so I have the Marvel Scale boost. That way I can take the physical hits from, for example, the Sand Slash way better. With this spread, I can't take Sand Slash too well. Then I got Ice Beam there, because if Granger goes for attack with me, it's gonna be Grass Knot, then I can hit it so effectively with an Ice Beam, and basically KO it. Toxic there for the Seismic Node, which I can't hit otherwise, and then just recover. Full recovery, and Scald, of course, you know what Scald does. You have Scald on your water types. Nothing too fancy about that. Next up, we got a very speedy Hazard stacking Skarmory with Iron Hand, Whirlwind, Spike, Starfrog, and Rocky Helmet. This will be my lead in most of scenarios. If he does decide to bring the Alolan Sand Slash, I can't sadly lead with this because this is my main check to the Sand Slash then. So if he brings Sand Slash, my whole Spike stacking tactic is basically out of the window, but I want to Spike stack him badly, and like I said, Sand Slash doesn't make too much sense versus my team. And yeah, basically I want to Hazard Strike him, Whirlwind if he sets up with me, get some trip damage with Rocky Helmet, and Iron Head amongst like the, what's it called? Like the Alolan Ninetales, there we go, Fortress Sweep to Steel of course. I've got an Iron Head that, even through a Roto Veil that will bring him in range of my +1 Latios, which would be awesome. And other than that, I just had to set up Hazards, Whirlwind out. I just lead with this thing basically. Other than that, I need to keep this thing healthy. I don't have Roost sadly, so I am, like I said, I'm not thinking he will bring Alolan Sand Slash, but I'm kind of weak to it, I guess, if I don't have Roost. As long as the thing is healthy, I can take it on, I can take the hits, get some Rocky Helmet damage, Whirlwind them out, go for Iron Hand, all this good stuff. Hail in general is not too big of a problem because, like I said, my Melodic still takes hits decently well. Not if he goes for Sources or something like that, of course, and I have Protector Blaziken to pretty stall up some Hail turns, but yeah, that's Skarmory for you. I have enough speed for, once again, I think it's the same speed as Digger Speed, right? Ah, it's a bit slower. I think this is for, it's a bit slower than Digger Speed. Was Digger Speed for Side Speed? I think Digger Speed was Side Speed, and this is for Sand Slash. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not really sure. I built this team a while ago, but either way, Hazard Stack is the plan, and then basically sweep with my German Wings or my Amazican. That is of course the plan. Next up, and definitely not least, we got Choice Specs, Triage Comfey. I want something to reliable revenge kill the these Salamence. If he's at +1, like I see I have no Scarf on the team, so if he's at +1, I wouldn't have anything to outspeed it. And only priority is so far I have a quick attack on my Digger Speed. Digger Speed, quick attack is not doing too much to Blaziken, sadly. No, not Blaziken as well, but Salamence is rather pretty bulky, so I want to have something to revenge kill it. Dranicus does not KO it, but after one Rock Switch in, there's a chance to KO it and just a little bit more chip damage. Basically any attack from any of our mons, and he's in range of Dranicus. So that's all I want. I don't want to lose to Dragon Dance Salamence, that's why Comfey is here. Then I got him Power Ground for his 2 resistances, which are the 3, Alolan Sand Slash, and the 2, and Steelix, and it does hit the Muck for a lot of more damage. Fairy is neutral to that thing, because that thing has such high special defense. It's taking hits like nothing. Then we got Dazzling Gleam in case we need a strong hit instead of Draining Kiss, because even though we are Choice Specs, like, look at the special attack, like, not looking good, not looking cool good. It's Comfey. But either way, we have the Dazzling Gleam as well, and then U-turn for some momentum. We have enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Entei, because like you know, if he wants to have Sacred Fire and E-Speed, he has to be an Adamant Entei, and with that, we can guarantee outspeed that. So, yeah, that is the team. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, and yeah, I basically will see you tomorrow for the match. I hope you did enjoy, and yeah, check out Johnny. That's all from me. I will see you tomorrow for the match. Ciao.